Good morning, Elon. I'm Megan Gittleman.
And I'm Caroline Hartzer. And we first want to apologize. We do not have any video this morning. We want to begin with the school shooting in Parkland, Florida, where Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School is now closed for the rest of the week following one of the deadliest mass shootings in modern U.S. history. Police say former student, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz, opened fire at the South Florida school yesterday afternoon, killing 17 adults and children. Authorities arrested Cruz. He first appeared in court earlier this morning and will again in the afternoon, and President Donald Trump is expected to address the nation later this afternoon. Class of 2017 Elon alumna Tori Ford graduated from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in 2013. Ford says watching her high school on TV is such circumstances is not easy. All of this video is on our website. Elon Admissions did not comment on whether any rising Elon freshmen are currently attending the high school.
Back on campus, Town of Elon police and campus security are still looking for information on the driver of a red Toyota Corolla after an incident last week. Senior Brooke Lowry says a man followed her in his car and asked her the time in the Elon Community Church lot while she was walking home. The car is described as a red Toyota Corolla with a temporary license plate. The driver is only described as a male who was wearing a black hoodie at the time of the incident. Elon Campus Security asks any students with information to call them at 336-278-5555.
In recruitment, of those men, 117 received and accepted bids. That's down from last year when 134 men joined Greek life. FSL did not release information specific to each chapter, but say they plan to send out a full report after the newest members are initiated in the next few months.
Dr. Connie Book's start date as Elon's next president is March 1st. In the meantime, current president Leo Lambert says he's working business as usual. Elon News Network sat down with Lambert to talk about his legacy, his sabbatical, and transitioning out of his role. We'll have that interview on our website later next week. During his sabbatical, Lambert plans to write a book. Afterwards, he'll be coming back as both president emeritus and a professor. The full story, again, will be on elonnewsnetwork.com.
A transition of power is also happening at the student level. Elon Student Government Association elections are next week, and tonight some of the candidates will be giving speeches. ELN will be recording these speeches and will post them to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com. University staff member Doug Arms begins his sabbatical tomorrow, and students are still upset and confused. Tuesday night was Arms' last meeting with the InterVarsity group, and while the reason is still unclear to most, Arms believes it's because of his relationship with wife and Elon alumna Katie Arms. Arms married fellow InterVarsity staff member Katie after she graduated, but they started dating when she was still a student. University chaplain have asked him not to return after his sabbatical, which ends in June. InterVarsity student president Nicole Plant doesn't agree with the university's decision to ask Arms to leave. And that information will as well be on our website. Arms addressed the students one final time Tuesday night, saying that he is sad to leave Elon. ELN contacted Arms, but he did not want to comment. University chaplain Joel Harder also did not wish to comment. Coming up a little later in the show, a love poem and a little romance that go just beyond Valentine's Day.
A plan that's been in the works for years has officially been approved. I took a look at the changes coming to the university and its elementary school next door. Elon Elementary School is moving. On Tuesday night, the Elon Board of Aldermen approved a special use permit to start construction on a new elementary school. The new school will be built on Walker Road, less than 2 miles away, on land the university already owns. A town ordinance requires a special permit due to the building size. According to Vice President of Communications Dan Anderson, the university is paying around $20 million to build the new school as a trade-off for the land where it stands now.
The return on the investment is having the facilities for the students of the future to go to the institutions.
Anderson says adding this property is a part of the university's master plan. Expansions include academic buildings, more parking, and residence halls.
Right now, we don't have enough student housing to handle the demand by students. So, the master plan envisions an Elon of bigger size a decade from now.
And blueprints are already in place. The school will be 95,000 square feet and is modeled after this school in Greensboro. Board of Aldermen member Emily Sharp says she's looking forward to the move as both a community member and a parent.
As a parent of a child who will go to kindergarten in the second year of the new school, I'm really excited for this opportunity for my community.
Both Anderson and Sharp agree that decreasing traffic on East Haggard Avenue by moving the school is in the best interest for university and elementary students.
All the students arriving all at the same time within a couple of hours. So we definitely see it as a safer environment, not just for university students, but of course for our elementary school students and staff as well.
As for other Elon parents,
I should have done it years ago.
Sharp says some residents near the new site are now worried that the traffic's coming for them. To address that, a turning lane will be built in front of the school.
123 construction on the new.
Construction on the new elementary school is set to begin by April. The school plans to open its doors in fall of 2019.
According to Elon's Gender and LGBTQIA Center, almost 8% of freshmen and students don't identify as straight. Our Rachel Ellis spoke with a few students about Valentine's Day as part of the LGBTQIA community.
A poem.
I fall deeper. I wonder how deep I can go.
A token of affection, one which freshman Jubitsa Figueroa, who identifies as gay, doesn't take lightly.
I take a lot of pride in knowing that I am in a relationship with another woman, so we have complete freedom to be as extra as we want.
Figueroa loves love, making Valentine's Day what she says one of the best days of the year because she gets to show her girlfriend, who requested to be anonymous, how much she means to her.
I think it's a great day, and it's about love, and no matter what, you should just, people should express their love for each other in whatever way they want.
Growing up, Figueroa says she felt accepted by her peers, but not always by her parents.
They say, like, oh, who's your friend? And I have to correct them and say, oh, no, that's my girlfriend.
Director of the LGBTQIA Center, Matthew Antonio Bosch, declined an on-camera interview with Elon News Network, but told ELN, quote, many of our students felt that Valentine's Day is fine and is not sort of against what any of them think. But Figueroa says being herself on Elon's campus isn't always easy, especially around Valentine's Day.
And so I've walked around campus like with her, and I make sure to not say certain things or not do certain things or not look at her a certain way in front of certain people, which is disheartening.
Freshman Jazz Harris and Tiana Lynn, who have been dating for almost 6 months, celebrated their first Valentine's Day as a couple this year. Lynn identifies with they-them pronouns and says seeing him and her gifts sold in stores is disappointing.
You're never gonna see they, them, theirs, like, things on anything, so I don't know. That's just something that I'm just like, okay, well, and it's kind of, it kind of sucks a little bit.
But beyond the Hallmark cards, the couple feels accepted as a gay couple on Elon's campus, as well as by their families.
My family really likes her. They told me not to screw up.
With love, Rachel Ellis, ELN Morning.
For more information on Elon's Gender LGBTQIA Center, visit room 211 in upstairs Mosley. And we just again want to apologize for all the technical difficulties. Unfortunately, weather is going to be inside, but it's cold inside, and we've been freezing all morning in this studio. But do you hear it's going to get warmer?
I know it's supposed to get up to 70 today, which is wild. I feel like just yesterday we had snow on campus.
Yes, I know, right? And I'm from Philadelphia, so my parents are home, and they're like, it's going to be cold this weekend. I'm like, it's going to be hot here. Like, yeah.
I'm excited.
So Carly is in the studio. Carly, let us know what the temperature is outside.
Thanks, Caroline and Megan. Now, today is a great day to be walking to class because we do have a high of 76, so it is a warmer day. Now, there are some clouds in the sky, but that sun is trying to peek through, which is nice. Now, heading into that Phoenix 5-day forecast on Friday, we are heading into some rain, so you're definitely going to want to grab a jacket. But the temperature is staying pretty warm with a high of 75. On Saturday, the rain continues, so you're going to want to keep that rain jacket. And we're going to have a high of 42, so it is getting a little bit colder. Heading in on Sunday, we're leaving the rain. It's going to be some partly cloudy skies with a high of 62, so the temperature is starting to go back up. On Monday, we are going to have some morning showers, so as you wake up, you want to plan accordingly for that with a high of 66. Now on Tuesday, we're going back up to the 70s with a high of 72, and we are going to have some clouds in the sky. Now, as you plan for the weekend, you're going to want to plan accordingly because there is some rain. So be sure to grab that rain jacket and those rain boots if your plans are outside. That's your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Thank you. Back to Leanne and Megan. Back to
Thanks, Carly.
Now that we have our video back, Elon News Network sat down with Lambert to talk about his legacy, his sabbatical, and transitioning out of his role.
You know, the university can only have one president at a time, and I really want to step away from that responsibility. So when I come back as a professor and president emeritus, Lori and I look forward to re-engaging with the campus, but in a different role.
And that full story will be on elonnewsnetwork.com next week.
Let's not joke around. Practically everyone on Elon's campus is rushing from one thing to the next, but that doesn't mean you have to neglect your health or taste buds. I found a super easy no-bake recipe for protein-packed energy balls that you can take on the go.
Caroline, thank you for bringing these goodies in this morning. They look great. I'm excited. That's all the news we have for you this morning. Thank you again for joining us.
And for all the news you need to know, be sure to check us out on our website.
And make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Elon News Network.
Have a great day, Elon.